Good evening, my dear students. Today we are discussing about urine. So, what is the urine normal value? What is the composition? What is the abnormal constants of in urine? So, the urine is produced by the kidney. Produced by the kidney. In kidney, especially nephrons. The nephrons is the filtration of a blood. So the blood it containing any toxic substances, any unwanted material, any unbound drugs are presented in the blood. That's one is filtered in a nephron in kidney. The kidneys produces the urine. Urine is a toxic compounds, unwanted material, any other presented in the urine. That's one is eliminated as a urine. So the urine is what is the normal volume? Normal volume of urine. So normal volume of urine is in adults. In adults 1.2 to 2 liters per day. 1.2 to 2 liters per day. This is the normal volume of urine in the adult person. So in case of increases this normal value means greater than 2000 ml, greater than 2000 ml per day or 2 liters per day increases, greater than increases is known as polyuria. This is known as polyuria. In case of less than 500 ml, less than 500 ml per day is known as oliguria. In case of the total amount less than 100 ml of per day, less than 100 ml of per day suppression of urine, simple word, suppression of urine is known as a anuria. So here the anuria, it going to dialysis. Test is a dialysis. So this is the normal volume of urine. This is the normal volume of urine. So what is this is the normal volume of urine. The next one, what is the composition? What is the other normal values? So other normal values is the physical properties. Simple word is the physical properties. Physical properties of urine. What is the physical properties of? So next, physical properties. So physical properties, first one is what is the physical property? First one is the color. So what is the color of urine? So what is the color of urine? It is a normal ranges from pale yellow to deep amber color. So pale yellow to deep amber color. The next one, what is the specific gravity? Specific gravity of urine is a 1.003 1.001 to 1.003. 1.003 is the specific gravity of urine. And the next one, what is the pH of urine? 4.5 to 8. 4.5 to 8, and slightly it is a acidic. Slightly acidic in nature. So color, specific gravity, and pH. So this is about the physical properties of urine and normal volume of urine. So the normal volume of urine. So oliguria means decreases the normal volume of urine, and polyuria means increases the normal volume of urine. So the polyuria example is diabetes mellitus. So it one is a kidney failure occurring oliguria. So these are normal volume and physical properties of urine. The next one is a composition. What is the composition of urine? So the urine, it composed the solid particles and liquid particles. So solid particles and liquid particles. The liquid particles is the example is the water. The water is containing the 95% water, and 5 to 10 percentage of solid particles. So the composition of urine mainly containing the two parts. One is the liquid parts and solid parts. Liquid part example is water. The water percentage is 90 to 95%, and particles is the 5 to 10 percentage, 5 to 10 percentage. So this is the normal value. So the water particles and solid particle, how much? So the water particles is the 1500 ml to 1800 ml per a day. And the solid particles is 30 to 70 grams per a day. 30 to 70 grams per a day is containing the solid particles. The solid particles are it composed by the it composed the two components. One is the organic components, and second one is the inorganic components. Organic components and inorganic components. So what is the inorganic components? Inorganic components example is sodium, potassium, chlorides, sulfates, phosphates, ammonia, not ammonium, ammonia, calcium, magnesium, and etc. These are the inorganic substances. So what is the organic components? The organic components are again divided into two types. One is the normal organic components and second one is the abnormal organic components. Normal organic components and second one is the abnormal organic components. So what are their normal organic components? What are their abnormal components? So normal components is the urea, uric acid, and creatinine, oxalic acid, urea, creatinine, oxalic acid, and urinary pigments, hippuric acid, and etc. This is the normal organic components. So what are the abnormal organic components? Abnormal organic components like sugars means glucose, fructose, maltose, and etc. And and the next one is the proteins. Example is albumin. Myoglobin. Proteins, sugars, and the next one bile pigments, and bile salts, ketone bodies, amino acid, and hemoglobin. The next one amino acid, hemoglobin, and the next one phenyl pyruvate, etc. So this is the composition of urine. So composition of urine, liquids and solids. The solids again divided into organic and inorganic. Organic is divided into normal components, abnormal components. This is the composition of the urine. This is the composition and normal value, definition, and physical properties of the urine. So now we discuss about the abnormal constants. What are the different types of abnormal constants are presented in the urine? Now we discuss. So abnormal constants is the first one is the proteinuria. So what is the proteinuria? Proteinuria means the urine of a healthy individual contains no protein or only trace amounts. So in the healthy individual contains no protein or only trace amounts only trace amounts. And protein can pass through kidney tubule to urine, cause the damage of the kidney tubes. So the protein can pass through the kidney. Proteins are can pass through kidney tubules to urine in case damage of the kidney tubes. Kidney tubes are damaged. So this is the abnormal construct of the proteinuria. And the second one is the glycosuria. Glycosuria. So what is the glycosuria? Glycosuria means renal threshold of glucose and around the 160 mg per ml. So there is a glucose containing 160 mg per 100 ml of urine. So is known as a glucosuria. So the glucosuria means it mainly affected on the, in case of increases the normal volume, it leads to the glucosuria. The glucosuria mainly affected on the hyperglycemia. It leads to hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia means increases the increases the glucose concentration in the urine. And the next one is associated with a pyluria. It leads to the pyluria also. In this condition, the color is converts to the pale yellow color is converts to light in color. So this is the glycosuria. And the next one is the macroalbuminuria. So next one is the macroalbuminuria. Number 3 is the macroalbuminuria. Macroalbuminuria. So macroalbuminuria means, macro means small. So a detection of the nephropathy and diagnosis of the complication and associated with a feet abnormal edema due to disturbance of the fluid balance of the body due to protein loss. So in here, in this condition, the quantitative for 24 hours in urine, the male containing the protein albumin, it containing the males are containing normal volume of the protein, especially albumin protein 1 to 4 mg per deciliter. And in female the protein normal range is 3 to 10 mg per deciliter. In child especially 1 to 10 mg per deciliter. This is the normal value of the albumin. So macroalbumin means decreases this normal volume. It mainly affected in the abnormal constant. It leads to the abnormal formation of the edema. And distribution of the balance of the body and protein loss. Distribution of the loss of protein. So it mainly affected and especially protein. So any changes occurs in this condition, it leads to the edema. So this is called as a macroalbuminuria. And the next one is the fourth one. So what is the fourth one? Fourth one is the ketonuria. So what is the meaning? What is the ketonuria? It is a common uncontrolled diabetes mellitus. And the next one is ketonuria presented in the diseases and starvation and vomiting for a long time. The ketonuria means it produces the vomiting for a long time. And the next one, how to formation of this ketonuria? How to form the ketonuria? Ketonuria means a negative test results in normal, and especially any changes occurs in the normal volume. The normal volume of urine constants, any changes occurs in the normal volume, it leads to the ketonuria. Ketonuria is presented in the diseases, especially diabetes mellitus and starvation and vomiting occurs in the body is known as a ketonuria. And fifth one is known as a hematuria. So what is the hematuria? Hematuria means it is a normal value pathological causes. So it storage it formation of the stones. It formation of the stones or tumors in the kidney, tumors in the kidney is known as a hematuria. So hematuria means is the it is a normally no pathological causes. It is in case of changes of the normal volume of urine, so it leads to the formation of the stones. It is abnormal constants. And the next one is a sixth. The sixth one is a hemoglobinuria. Hemoglobinuria. So, what is the meaning of hemoglobinuria? Hemoglobinuria means the presence of hemoglobin in urine due to rupture of RBC. So, rupture of RBC releasing of the hemoglobin into urine. So, it leads to the hemoglobinuria. So, hemoglobinuria mainly occurred it occur in the malaria, typhoid, and yellow fever, jaundice, and other diseases occurs the hemoglobinuria. So these are abnormal constants of the some abnormal constants of the urine. So seventh one is the bilirubin. Bilirubin. So what is the bilirubin? Bilirubin is means hemoglobin breakdown. It is a breakdown of hemoglobin is known as a formation disturbance in the bile and evaluated of the hepatitis and jaundice. It mainly occurred in the jaundice and hepatitis. Jaundice and hepatitis. It leads to the especially the urine color is changes to pink color. The urine color changes into pink color in that moment. The jaundice and formation of the jaundice and especially jaundice and some cases are it produces the hepatitis also. So it how to formation of the pink color, the hemoglobin is a breakdown. It formation of the bilirubin. It is one of the abnormal constants. And eighth one is the nitrates. Nitrate. So nitrate is the normal urine does not contain the nitrate but not contain the nitrites. So the nitrites are the presence of the bacteria. So presence of bacteria in the urine, it reduced to nitrates. The nitrates converts to nitrites. The presence of bacteria, converts to nitrites. So here the nitrates mainly affected on the urine. So the screening bacteria and positive test indicate the presence of more than 10 grams 10 organisms per ml. So the nitrates are presented in the urine. The nitrates are presented in that urine. Positive means the 10 grams per 10 grams of 10 organisms per ml. It indicates the nitrates are presented in the urine. So in normal urine there is no containing the nitrates. So how to form the nitrates? In case of presence of bacteria in the urine, the nitrates is converts to nitrites. So the test is done on the nitrites. So in case of positive means 10 organisms are presented in the each ml of urine. So the nitrites are presented. It leads to the urine infection occurred in the body. So this is about the nitrates. And last one is the urine leukocytes. So what is the urine leukocytes? So urine leukocyte, the test detect any microbial infection in the body. So it is a microbial infection in the body is detected by the urine leukocytes. So positive results means in case of positive results means more than 5 leukocytes for HPF. 5 leukocytes for HPF. HPF means high power fill. So if urine stand long time, leukocyte lysis and intense reaction occur, and false positive means vaginal contamination and glucose, albumin, ascorbic acid so occurred in the urine. So especially vaginal contamination in case of positive results. So microbial infection occurred in the body is detected by the urea leukocyte. This is about the normal volume, physical properties and composition. The next one, abnormal constants of the urine. So if you have any doubts, tomorrow we will discuss.